You know, 580. They got Malphite and Nunu. It's fine if you think about it. We don't need magic damage because, we're just gonna beat them through the power of, like,
Bits of them stick in my claws.
I would say teamwork, but, like, that's kind of gross. So we'll beat them through the power of sheer annoyance. Who needs AP when you could just flame your teammates? That's too much effort, though, to flame your teammate. I mean, like, then you gotta press enter and you gotta type to them, and you know how much effort that is? Why would you want to do that when you could simply just sit here and just think about the fact that, like, actually, here's my cursed thing of the day. I've come to a new conclusion today. So, because corn is technically a fruit, you can think about this instead. Corn is technically a fruit, and whiskey is technically fruit juice then. But, you know what else that means? That also means that popcorn is a fruit snack. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hope your mind is now cursed.
Chase to your heart's content. Blood.
The chase ends.
More lie ahead, dear wolf.
All alcohol is a fruit juice? Not all alcohol is made from fruit. Not all alcohol is made from corn. That's not how that works at all.
An
Yeah,
enemy
it's
has
like
been
teleported.
slain.
Though many try. Go easily. Now, those who dread us grant us the most power.
Has slain an enemy.
Try not to let the wave go under the turret for her.
I smell prey. And everywhere Lamb went.
Wolf was sure to follow.
The barley and stuff? Okay, so you can say that barley and stuff, but not all alcohol itself is made from fruit. Whiskey is fruit juice simply because it's made with corn. Well, some is made from corn, not all. And I mean, if you go with that logic, yeah, pretty much anything that's a plant you can call a fruit. Grass itself is technically a fruit.
An enemy has been slain.
We are the waiting.
Don't you touch my fucking ward.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Embracing the wolf means accepting death.
Also, Robbie, I disagree about potatoes making the best alcohol, personally, Personally, I disagree.
A careless step.
Personally gonna go with sugarcane. Damn, I'm 2 XP off my level. Oh, he hit the hook. I didn't think he was gonna hit the hook, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, death timers are longer. I can actually invade. I forgot, this is the patch where they actually made a positive change to the game for the first time in 5 years.
Only true death is to never live.
Follow the tracks.
Now. Draws breath. All sparks kindle in the flame.
I lose. Doing. I should probably go kill my wolf.
And everywhere lamb went.
Oh, there you are, Lilies. What you doing, kitty kitty?
An enemy has been slain.
All things bring an
Not dented.
Those who run from death stood still in light.
I smell their fear.
Alright. This game's going better than I thought it was going to, considering we're a full AD team. I'm not gonna lie.
Enemy has been slain.
Now.
For some reason, we're a full AD team and not a single person on their team has Tabby at almost 10 minutes in the game. Kinda surprising. We're okay with this, though.
Now.
How long will we be together?
Forevermore. Not here, not yet.
No, she still had her dash up because of her ult. Sad. Yeah, I didn't think Billy Oss was gonna go under the turret like that. That was my bad. That was if I knew that was the plan, yeah. And I also, you know, I guess I jinxed the game because that was kind of not needed to happen.
The weft and weave of fate guides.
The hunt is back on.
Yes, because you went under the turret to chase the kill and ulted the. Yes. Why did you go under the turret? Alright, got a triple kill. Yeah, because the plan we made didn't need to happen. Ow. I can't move because of the CC, they're saying. This is the snare from the new after the slow. And the knock up. It's okay though. At least he died. I was about to Tabby. 34 AP champs. He was rolling. I don't really want to force that fight, I'm gonna be honest here, considering I'm across the map.
Never a promise.
I mean, I guess I'll go over there. I really don't think this is a good idea, though. Go through it, though. It's me. If I'm not, I think it's... Oh, well. Ah. He tried his best.
All who run are mine.
Their movements make no sense. He ran in a straight line in the bush. What do you mean? You threw your hook past the bush. What are you talking about? What? Are straight lines not common nowadays?
Spoil the chase.
I thought they were at least. Personally.
An ally has been slain.
Now,
Stream Valorant for a while. I do stream mostly Valorant on my other channel. I have a different channel. I stream League just occasionally so I can get like some videos. But if you've paid attention to my YouTube channel, I really haven't uploaded that consistently late for the last like 3 or 4 months. Probably haven't uploaded more than like 5 videos a month. But I still occasionally want to stream League, just hang out with the League community and stuff I built. It's just, I'm extremely burnt out of the fucking game,
nothing.
obviously. But yeah, I stream Valorant and stuff on a different channel. Just chill with a few people who like to watch Valorant and just chill.
An ally has been slain.
Fear makes the chase more fun.
Yeah, I was blinking,
Feathers fall
not paying
in the
attention
An
to
ally
it.
has
Oh,
been slain.
I didn't need
Enemy
to
has
walk
been
down there.
slain.
Big boy. Well, my teammates seem like they're starting to get more and more irritated, so that's not good. Oh my god, I just saw something that I didn't think I would ever see. My teammates see that we have a full AD team and somebody else other than me built Cleaver. I'm scared. Normally nobody will build Cleaver with full AD team even though it helps your team and not just you. I'm terrified. What is that? That can't be real.
Words, la la la, pew twang pew.
Are you
For the bow.
imitating
Appreciate
me?
it. Any tips for Kindred? If you want to be a jungle main, run away and get therapy instead because the role will make you want to jump off a bridge. All jokes aside, I mean, just kind of try to base your build around the enemy team comp and don't only build the same thing every game because you can build on hit, you can build crit in some games like this game, for example, where you're a full AD team. You really don't need to go crit when you can just build on hit and be better off.
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
But I mean, it's just a lot of Kindred is just like understanding itemization and basing your build, and then just things like basic things like if you don't know how to track your marks aren't complete RNG. They spawn in tier sets, so you can manipulate where your marks spawn.
All life is
Other than the
temporary,
first mark,
yet they are never
but it's mostly just manipulating marks and learning to build properly and kiting.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm just gonna waste Shelly. I don't know why I'm wasting Shelly, but I am. You know, League for a bit. I still stream League occasionally. Like a lot of times, I'll stream like League for like maybe 2-3 hours a day, or maybe an hour, just depending on how the games go. But yeah, I don't play like nearly as much League as I used to, just because I'm burnt out of the game, and I don't think the game is getting any better. I don't know. I thought I had a scanner. I don't know what I just forwarded. I don't think the game's getting better. I think they just keep making bad changes to the game. So yeah, I don't play League nearly as much as I used to. What am I doing? Did I just kill myself? I think I did. I didn't kill myself. We need to not all stand on each other when there's a Malphite. Like, if I'm being completely honest here, I will never play League like I used to unless they stop dumbing down the game and they start rewarding players for having skill and not just rewarding the brain dead champions to try to make them compete just so everybody can feel like they're at the same skill level. League mechanically, the mechanics and things in the game and just the way the game's been going, they've just dumbed it down so heavily to the point where, in my opinion, the game's just a shell of what it used to be. Like, the fact that you can go into high elo games and play Garen and, like, get the same results as somebody who's, like, master champions like Riven without putting in any effort has just killed the game for me. Or, like, you can just go, like, as a jungle player, why play things like Lee or anything that takes skill when you can just spam, like, Diana or Kavana and stuff that doesn't really require a brain and just you don't have to worry about mechanics at all. Stuff like that just kind of made the game unfun for me, so I don't play the game like I used to. You can't double camp, you can't really optimize or clear that well other than, you know, just figure out how to properly hit the camp with each ability and move on to next so you can clear slightly faster, but you can't really optimize stuff, and they've dumbed the game down so heavily. I just killed myself. I didn't kill myself yet, maybe.
None are, dear
I gotta
one.
leave. I don't know where Nunu and people are.
They race from us.
Only to find us
Death time, I mean, the death timer change is nice, but it still doesn't really incentivize the same thing that it used to be. Like, at the end of the day, Riot does the thing that they're like, ignoring all the controversy with Helldivers, you know, with the Sony and the bad balance patches. Helldiver CEO, that, like, his quote is pretty much the perfect way to describe, like, the issue with League for me, in my opinion. Like, when he said a game for everybody is a game for nobody, that kind of sums up how League is right now. They tried to casualify the game and make it easier for, like, the newer audience, which made the hardcore competitive audience have less fun. But the newer audience also doesn't really have fun because the game's too much of an information overload and they can't process half the stuff that's actually happening in the game. So the game's just overloaded with a shit ton of bullshit that, like, it's not like, they're trying to cater towards everybody, and it just makes the game unfun for a lot of people.
Hurry then. Faster.
Trying to add extra ranks and inflate LP gains to make it feel like people feel like they're climbing when they're not actually climbing and all that stuff, making it so every champion can get the exact same results regardless of, like, skill level and mechanics and stuff. It takes out a lot of the fun. When you start taking skill out of a competitive game, the game starts feeling less competitive, which takes away the appeal of the competitive game for a competitive player.
I wonder how they see me.
Ashes on
Because, like, nowadays, a lot of times you'll feel like you've lost a game, not because you lost in skill. You'll feel like you lost a game because, well, damn, their champion's overbuffed. They just stat checked me into oblivion. Fucking my bad, dude. You don't feel like you're losing because, like, you know, wow, that Lee Sin hit a really nice combo and, like, kicked me into his team at the perfect angle and stuff. It's like, oh, well, Diana built half an item and pressed QEE on me and I instantly got one shot. My bad. What lane is the easiest? Support is the easiest role in the game, no matter what support players try to say. And that's not to say there's no such thing as a good support player, because there's good support players, but support itself has the least amount of responsibilities with the highest amount of impact in the game. Oh my, no, sad. Support players don't have to farm, and they don't have to worry about gold because their champions are designed to essentially scale in like one item or having just insane base stats while also not having to farm or anything. Their role is literally designed to be just go around the map and do things. You don't have to worry about farming or anything. Support is the easiest role with the least amount of responsibility, but they like insane impact. It has the same impact as jungle without having to worry about anything other than just impacting the map. But bad support players have the issue of they'll be like, but if I roam or anything, my ADC is gonna get mad. Bro, your ADC is gonna get fucking mad no matter what because your ADC wants to be a fucking anime protagonist. Two, who the fuck cares if he gets mad? Go win somewhere else. You're not trapped in there with him.
Not
You don't have to farm the minions like he does. Your ADC is dog shit. Go somewhere else. Go get your mid lane ahead. Go roam and invade with your jungler. Go get your top lane ahead. Go to an objective. Go ward something. Oh, but supports can't carry. My ass, they can't carry. Pick Zyra, Brand, anything like that, and fucking one-shot the fucking enemy team because why not?
way ahead, dear wolf.
Why do I keep warding on top of other? I keep thinking I have a scanner, but I don't. Like, if I had to order the roles and, like, what's the hardest actual, like, roles to play in solo queue, not in terms of, like, balance-wise of strong and weak, but in solo queue, if you're actively trying to climb, if you had to go with the hardest roles to actively climb on, again, not balance of being strong or weak or OP or underpowered or whatever, but solo queue ADC is probably the worst thing to play because you're relying on a support in lane, and supports can one-shot you, and support unfortunately dictates bot lane. So playing a bot lane ADC is probably the worst to play, and then probably playing top, then probably mid, then probably jungle and support.
Though many try.
ADC is the worst as a solo queue player simply because if you solo queue and you're not duoed, you're gambling on your support being better than their support, and if your support's not better, you're playing against two people in bot lane, and one of them can just perma harass you, and you can't do shit while your support's just not good enough to actually retaliate.
Soft befalls all who bear our mark.
And then top laners are just fucking... I don't know what's wrong with top lane players. I don't know why you would do that to yourself. I don't know why you would queue up to want to play against the disgusting shit that is top lane. I feel bad for you.
Chooses what does not willingly go.
You have to hate yourself to be a top lane player. Just like jungle players have to hate everything, you have to hate yourself to be a top lane player.
Turn to nothing.
The island is home. You call the people call top lane the island, and my playstyle is like the reverse of a normal jungler. I'm pretty sure because I gank top more than I gank bot nowadays. I play around my top laners too much, and then I lose games for it because the enemy ADC gets super fucking fed because the enemy jungler ganks bot a million times. But I prefer playing around top a lot of the time because just from my experience, top laners have the most likelihood to rage quit in a game. I've lost more games to my top laners baby raging and giving up and just alt F4ing than any other lane.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
League players hate themselves. This is also true.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Tomorrow is
Your
a hope.
team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Not as bad as Valorant players, do you digress? Valorant players are just fucking weird, especially if they play Reyna. I don't normally like stereotypes and shit because they're stupid as fuck, but like Reyna players' ego and they're always the weird racist, like fucking sexist, like but like they're just really fucking cringy, weird, like 14-year-olds, and it's just like, dude, shut the fuck up, please.
All who run are mine.
Asking for ganks. To be fair, if my choice is to gank my top lane though and Dragon's alive, you don't exist to me because you're a top laner and Dragon is more important because Dragon does funny team buff thing, and you know, I like Dragon more than I like you in top lane.
That was fun.
Alright, what you doing?
Everywhere land wants.
Sure to follow.
Still not toxic. Just saying. Still not toxic.
There are so many ways to die. Draws breath.
It meets us.
Ow, malignance. Ow, I'm dead.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I guess I'll go Bork last item.
Chasing until it's dead.
He built dumb. This item is literally like the worst item in the game now. It's kind of funny. Like I still am really confused as to why they killed Doms. At this point, I don't know. Like there's almost never a game you can ever justify it over Mortal anymore.
Favor like poison out.
I don't know why it's only plus 1080. Yeah, it's 1080 more. It used to be more 5% more pen too, and 5% pen is actually a decent thing. But then they took away the 5% more pen, and now it's only 1080 more. And it's like, well, so why would you build it? Surprised we actually won that though with the full 80 team. Honestly, they could have just like, dude, how are we a full 80 team and only 2 people bought Tabby? Yasuo auto attacks a metric fuck ton. Kindred auto attacks a metric fuck ton. Raven auto attacks a metric fuck ton. This motherfucker auto attacks. Buy fucking the boots that take away 10% of our damage. Like, what? Anyways, I guess a win to win, I guess.